Have you ever said to yourself, who do you think you are? And then felt small or scared or worried about putting yourself out there, sharing your ideas, speaking up, being bold, going after what you want? If so, you're a human and we all do it. But in today's episode, we're going to look how to be free of that, how to let go of that idea that we're not somebody or we're not allowed to do something, or who do you think you are? If you want to be free of that, stay tuned and watch this episode. Welcome to another episode of The Art of Extraordinary Confidence. I'm your host, Dr. Aziz, best-selling author and the founder of the Center for Social Confidence. And this is the show for you if you want to 10x your confidence in every area of your life that matters. Your work life, your social life, your career, your finances, as well as your dating life, romantic life, love life, as well as just how you feel day to day. So let's get into it. Today, oh, by the way, if you like the show, subscribe and share it with people you know. They might like it too. But today we're going to be looking at this idea of who do you think you are? And it's something that we all either know that phrase exactly or we know the feeling, right? Because usually it happens before we're going to go do something that part of us really wants to do. Maybe it's approaching that person you're attracted to. Maybe it's speaking up. Maybe it's creating something bigger. Like for me, the leading edge was at first to just share my ideas, record these videos. I used to have a lot of discomfort with that. Then I overcame that, and then it was putting my ideas out there in a bigger way in books and other things. And now I've been doing a lot more live events. And what happens, usually around the promotion time for the event, as well as about 2 weeks before the event starts, the rally cry of, who do you think you are, starts to get bigger and bigger. Who do you think you are? So I've studied this a lot. It's fascinating. It seems like we're moving towards what we want and finding the confidence to go for it, even if you're not sure how it's going to work out. And then as you're getting closer, this who do you think you are force is kind of getting bigger, like a wave that is ultimately trying to push you down and keep you small, keep you safe. That's why I call that who do you think you are is just one of the voices of your safety police. And I talk a lot about the safety police in the Confidence Unleashed program, which is awesome. I highly recommend you check that program out, as well as my new book, The Art of Extraordinary Confidence, because this is such a phenomenon that prevents confidence. The safety police voice, who do you think you are? So now maybe you literally say that to yourself, or you just start to feel not good enough to do whatever that thing is that you're going to want to do. Take on that project, write that book, put yourself out there in that way. Me? Oh, I'm not the one to do that. I'm not good enough for that. Have you experienced that? Where have you felt that in your life? And another question is, where has it stopped you most? Because here's the thing that I found. Where it's stopping you most is probably where you are needed in the world most, or what is most right for you to do. It's the thing that I don't want to use the word should be, but would be optimal for you to be doing. So let's say you have that who do you think you are every time you see someone attractive that you want to go talk to. Like right now in your life, it would be optimal for you to connect with people and create a relationship. Or you have some idea that you want to share at work, or a proposal you want to make, or something you want to do. Create your own business maybe, grow your own business, and then it's like, oh, who do you think you are? The optimal thing for you to do is going to be to do that. Just like for me, the optimal thing for me to do, for myself and for the world, is to do these live events. Right? So it is exactly where you should be. So in a way, that voice that's telling you who do you think you are is your compass for where you actually would need to go for an optimal life, to give what you're here to give, to feel on track and on your purpose, which builds your confidence like nobody's business, and just to feel better about who you are. So how do we overcome this? Well, the first and foremost, most important thing to do is to not stop. So it's to do the thing in the face of that voice that says, who do you think you are? So even if you're freaking out, even if you're uncomfortable, even if you feel like it's all going to fall apart, stay moving forward and do it. Go right, because the more that voice comes up and says, who do you think you are? And you just break through, who do you think you are? Break through, and you just keep doing that pattern, you get more and more momentum, more and more confidence, and you can create more and more in the world and do more and achieve more and serve more and grow your own relationships, life, business, income, all that stuff. So that's the first thing. Now you might say, yeah, but I can't, or yeah, I can, but Jesus, this is so uncomfortable. Isn't there an easier way? Well, here are some tools or strategies to help you out with that. First, I like to respond to that question. Who do you think you are? And what we often do is that voice comes in and says, who do you think we are? And we immediately kind of like, it's like that question is just a stick that hits us. And we're like, oh, okay. And we assume it's right, and we kind of buy into it, and then we're sort of on the defensive and trying to pull ourselves back up. But what if, instead of that voice or that idea making you smaller, what if you remained bigger? And said, it's like, who do you think you are? Who am I? I'm Aziz motherfucking Gazapora. That's who I am. Who are you? You know, and just playfully stepping up. And whatever your name is. Who are you? My name is Rick, motherfucker. That's who I am. Who are you? You know, and you want to build that playful intensity. You want to step up, stand back to that voice, push back on that voice. Who is anyone? Think of anyone that you respect or famous who deserves to do whatever it is that you want to do. Maybe it's the president of your company, a coworker, someone famous. I mean, these names that we imbue with so much meaning. Some might hear is Tony Robbins or something, or Les Brown. Well, who the fuck are they? Who's Les Brown? Who's Tony Robbins? They're just dudes. They're just people. And at some point, they just said, who am I? I'm Tony motherfucking Robbins. Now, I don't know if he actually said that, but maybe he did. He certainly embodies that. And that's what you want to do too. Who am I? I'm so-and-so. I like to throw the motherfucker in there because it's playful, it's fun. It's kind of like, I'm not going to be held back. And notice my posture goes up. You want to increase your posture, stand upright, use your body, be full. Be like, what? And why do you think we like to listen to like hip-hop and rap and that sort of thing? Because pretty much every single rapper embodies that energy when they do it, right? I mean, they're not up there being like, I don't know if I'm good enough for this, right? No, it's like, I'm the fucking man or the woman, you know, whatever it is. But there's this owning of that. And that's what we want to do. Stand tall, step up to it, then go do it. And another thing you can do, another powerful strategy, it's a little different. That was one. I want to share one more with you before we complete this episode, which is, it comes up, it says, who do you think you are? And I want you to see that voice for what it is. It might seem like it's a big, scary thing that's beating you with a stick. It's just scared. It's scared shitless of failing, of getting rejected, of people not liking you as a result, people judging you. So you just want to like look right at it and say, you're scared. I get it. You don't want to fail. I don't want to fail either. Yeah, you don't want people to judge you and not like you. I get it. I wouldn't want that either. We're on the same team here. And I'm still going to take this risk because it's important in my life. I know you want to stay totally safe by not doing anything, but that's not going to work. We got to take these risks. But I get it. I don't want that either. And you know what? If that happens, I probably won't, but if it does, we're in this together, man. I'm here with you. And what that's doing is that's aligning you with this, so you're not fighting, you're not in an antagonistic relationship with that voice, because that voice is just fear. I talk a lot about this in Confidence Unleashed. There's a whole module called Aligning Yourself for Rapid Results. Super powerful stuff about parts work, how to align yourself and not be at odds, not criticizing yourself all the time so you can move forward faster. So if you want to go much deeper, I encourage you to check out that program. You can go to confidenceunleashednow.com to check that out. That's just one more strategy. Look it right in the eye. You're scared. And just, not in a critical way, just observing it. And then, most importantly, remember, is to just do it. No matter what the thing says, who you think you are, you have to do it. It's a muscle. And the more you build that, the more you get in the practice, the habit of that, the more you'll grow, the faster you'll grow, and the more powerful and confident you'll become. So, thanks for watching this. Share your comments below. Subscribe. Whatever is working for you to overcome that voice of who do you think you are. Comment below. Notice where it comes up for you. Share that with us. Ask your questions. I've been answering more and more questions that people post in future episodes. So it's a great way to stay in touch, help each other, all grow. So comment below. And until we speak again, may you have the courage to be who you are. and to know on a deep level that you're awesome. Talk to you soon.